Just when you thought you'd seen power, something bigger digs in. Welcome to Woodcarving Artist, where brute force meets fine control. You're not watching machines. You're watching giants with nerves of steel and timing like a maestro. One wrong move and the earth shudders. One perfect swing and mountains move. Why do these beasts exist? Who built them to dance with danger and flirt with destruction? Stick around. Hit that subscribe button and ask yourself one question. If this is just the beginning, what's coming next? Just before the rain hit, when the wind stood still like an audience holding its breath, it rose. Not slowly, not gently. It rose like a tower being summoned from the ground, and every eye nearby froze in awe. The Sennebogen 6140E is not a machine. It is a statement, tall as a villa, with arms longer than a yacht's deck. Its silhouette cuts the sky with a kind of quiet arrogance. It moves with the certainty of an artist and the authority of a billionaire, making a silent entrance. Each lift is calculated, smooth, unnervingly precise. Hidden inside, sensors talk faster than human thought. Every ton it moves lands as softly as a luxury watch tick. This is not brute force. This is mechanical poetry. When it finishes its work, the site looks untouched, but transformed, like someone cleaned chaos with a velvet glove. At the edge of a misty construction site, just as the first light cracked through the clouds, it lunged forward. Not like a machine, more like a predator awakening mid-hunt. Everything around it paused, as if time itself wanted a better view. The Volvo ECR 235E is no ordinary excavator. Its body curves like a jungle beast built from steel, its swing arm coiled with silent strength. It moves not with noise, but with intent. One turn, one lift, and the ground yields like silk. Sensors beneath the skin feel the earth. Hydraulics respond faster than thought. It clears, digs, pivots with such grace, you almost forget the weight it carries. In 1 hour, it erases what 20 men would need a day to attempt. No strain, no misstep, only precision. And when it finally rests, what remains is not just a cleared sight, but the trace of a machine that speaks softly and carves history. Just before the storm rolled in, when the sky turned silver and the air thickened with silence, it struck. Not like a machine beginning work, but like a titan reclaiming its land. The Hitachi Zaxis 890 does not arrive quietly. It arrives like a king, massive in every angle, longer than a limousine and taller than a bus. Its arm stretches like a steel serpent ready to strike. Each joint moves with a power so smooth it feels choreographed. You watch it dig not with effort, but with confidence. Inside, hidden intelligence calculates pressure, balance, and reach in milliseconds. A single scoop tears through concrete like paper. 1 hour with it replaces an entire day's workforce. No shaking, no drama, just control. When it pauses, what's left is not debris, but a sculpture of force and order. This is not a machine. This is a monument that breathes through hydraulics and speaks in tons. Blinding heat of midday, as dust floated like silk across the barren site, it lunged forward, not with sound, but with pressure. A sudden force that bent time and silenced everything around it. The Kobelco SK500LC11ME did not arrive to work. It arrived to command. Its frame looms like a beast carved from obsidian, each movement deliberate, each joint flexing like the shoulders of a war elephant. It does not dig. It selects, calculates, executes with hydraulics that whisper. Instead of roar, it lifts slabs of earth as if flipping pages in a book. Beneath the surface, advanced systems read the ground like a surgeon reads skin. Its speed defies weight. Its reach mocks gravity. In 1 hour, it achieves what teams would plan for days. And when it halts, you realize this isn't a machine. It is steel with a soul, a silent judge that reshapes the land and leaves behind only respect. As the sun cracked the horizon and the ground still held its breath, it emerged with the weight of a legend. Not walking, not rolling, but bulldozing reality into a new shape. The Caterpillar 11 Newton does not ask permission. It simply arrives, towering like a fortress on tracks, longer than a limousine and louder than a private jet. Every bolt feels hand-forged by something ancient. Its blade isn't just steel, it is judgment. One push, and boulders crumble like pastry. Inside, hidden systems adjust traction, torque, balance in milliseconds. It does not slow down. It does not hesitate. An entire hill, gone in minutes. With no drama, no sweat. Just unstoppable grace. And when it stops, silence follows like a bow after a performance. This is not construction. This is conquest. This machine is not working. It is rewriting the land like a billionaire signs a deal. Calm, inevitable, absolute. At the break of dawn, as fog still clung to the steel skeletons of unfinished towers, it rose. Not slowly, not subtly. The Liebherr HS8100.1 surged upward like a metal monolith summoned from the earth, and for one brief second, even the skyline stood still. It does not resemble a crane. It resembles a god in armor. Tall as a courthouse, wide as a yacht, its boom swings with the elegance of a swordsman and the certainty of law. Every cable, every joint moves like it has memory. With each lift, it reads tension, weight, resistance. Its counterbalance reacts before the wind does. 100 tons feel like a feather. It completes in minutes what teams plan for weeks. No shake, no strain, only poise. When it stops, the silence isn't emptiness. It is respect. This is not a machine. It is a declaration, a silent oath cast in steel and driven by precision. Right before the storm broke, when the clouds thickened like velvet drapes, it lunged forward with the calm of a sniper and the force of a freight train. The Hitachi Zaxis 300 does not ask questions. It arrives with intent. Sleek yet muscular. Its size feels just right, big enough to move mountains, compact enough to dance between obstacles. The boom curves like a drawn bow. The tracks roll like a silent predator on a marble floor. It digs with precision, not power. The hydraulics whisper. The sensors react before the dirt even resists. One rotation, one scoop, and the ground yields without a fight. It clears space with the grace of a master chef slicing sashimi. And when it halts, the silence that follows is not emptiness, it is applause. The Hitachi Zaxis 300 is not just a machine. It is a signature, written in steel, underlined by motion, and impossible to erase. When the wind died and the sky hung heavy like lead, it moved. Not a rumble, not a roll. A shift so massive the earth itself seemed to hesitate. The Marion 8200 dragline does not begin work. It begins command. Towering like a cathedral of steel, it stretches wider than a football field, with a boom that arcs across the skyline like the arm of a mythic beast. It does not dig, it devours. Each swing of the bucket is a performance silent, precise, devastating. Deep inside, a symphony of gears and counterweights choreographs every ton. It scoops, lifts, releases with the ease of a hand tossing a stone. 1 hour replaces days of manual labor, zero strain, maximum control. And when it stops, the silence is almost holy. This is not a machine. It is legacy in motion. A monument that moves. A legend carved not from stone, but through it. As the last shadow of night slipped behind the hills and the quarry stood silent like a sleeping beast, it moved. Not with sound, but with weight. The Caterpillar 6030 did not enter the site. It claimed it, towering like a steel colossus, broader than a villa and taller than a two-story mansion. Its arms stretch with the force of a myth reborn. Each movement is slow, deliberate, terrifyingly graceful. It does not dig. It dismantles the earth inside. A hidden world of sensors and hydraulics calculates balance and mass like an orchestra reading the silence before a crescendo. Tons of rock vanish under its blade as if plucked by hand. 1 hour replaces a dozen men, and still it hums like nothing happened. This is not a workhorse. It is an emperor in motion, and when it stops, the land does not breathe. It waits, because something that powerful never truly leaves. It lingers, like legend. Just as the clouds broke and the first beam of sunlight struck the dirt, it pushed forward. Not charging, gliding, like a tiger across silk. The Cat D6-ton LGP does not roar to announce itself. It hums with confidence, compact yet commanding. It stretches wider than a luxury SUV, with a blade so precise it could butter toast. Every inch of its body is engineered like a fine watch, yet it moves Earth as if it weighs nothing. The tracks float across mud. The hydraulics breathe with intelligence. It adjusts slope, weight, balance in real time, reading terrain like a poker player reads faces. In an hour, it reshapes the land with the grace of a sculptor and the power of a freight train. And when it stops, there is no dust, no echo, just a perfect path left behind. This is not a bulldozer. This is precision in steel. Quiet, ruthless, unapologetically elite. Which one impressed you the most today? Was it the raw force of the Caterpillar 11 Newton or the elegant precision of the Hitachi Zaxis 890? Drop your answer in the comments, because at Woodcarving Artist, your opinion weighs more than a fully loaded excavator. If you love watching power and grace collide in every frame, don't forget to hit like, share with your fellow machine lovers, and subscribe right now. Have you seen our video on the machine that cuts through stone like butter? Check the link in the description. And remember, we drop new videos every day at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Be there or be outdug.